Hello students, 11th standard. As we have completed chapter number 2, so today we are going to see the exercise part of this chapter. We are on page number 110 of the second chapter, and now we will see some exercises here. First of all, there is true and false statements. Uh, the first one is www stands for World Wide Web. Yes, it's a true statement because it stands for the World Wide Web. Second statement is ISP does not help to provide connection to internet. It is a false statement as it does help because it is one of the component of that network connectivity when we connect our computer with the WAN. So we do need these ISPs because some other that components that we need is the internet connection, the modem, the different medias, whether it is wired or wireless media, and finally we need to get internet connection from these ISPs. So these are the where this ISP plays a very important role uh, so that we do connect with the internet. So this statement is false because it does help. So third is WAN stands for Wide Area Network. It's a correct statement. Internet Explorer is not a web browser. It is a web browser. So again, it is a false statement. There are some other web browsers also, like we have Google Chrome, we have Firefox, Mozilla, we have Epic browsers. So Internet Explorer is the very first browser that came into being, and the full form was MSIE. That stands for Microsoft Internet Explorer. Number six, Google is not a search engine. And number five, sorry, TCP/IP is a communication protocol. Yes, it is a true statement because it is a communication protocol. Basically, TCP is based upon Internet Protocol, and the full form of TCP is Transmission Control Protocol. So it is a true statement. Number six is Google is not a search engine. So it's a false statement because it is a search engine, and it helps us to find any topic, any document, any lectures, any information from the internet, and because of this search engine, they help us to find the uh, our information from a huge database that it has a record. And there are some other search engines also, like we have Dogpile, then we have Alta Vista, then Coach. There are so many other search engines exist. Then number seven is Bluetooth is a guided media. So it's a false statement because it is not a guided media. It is an unguided media because we use Bluetooth wirelessly. So we do not connect physically the devices to get the data through Bluetooth. So it is a unguided media. So this statement is also a false statement. Number eight is a LAN uses satellite communication. No, it's a false statement because satellite communication is usually used to connect to WAN, wide area network. So it cover up the very large geographical area when it comes to the satellite communication. Whereas, as you know, that LAN communication is just for a question. Number two is fill in the blanks. So let us solve this now. Internet is the network of networks. So it is the biggest network available. Internet is the biggest network. So it comes under the WAN. So it is a network of networks. Next is the dash is the physical path over which a message travels. So over which the data transfer from one source to the destination, we call it a media, and we have two different medias. It is wired media or a wireless media. We also know them as guided media or unguided media. Number three, fiber optics cable carry data and signal in the form of light because you know that fiber optics has many cables inside it. no, they are very thin cables, and they have a good protection over it, and it is the costliest medium for a wired connectivities. Okay, so and the data flows inside these medium is light. Then number four is transmission media are usually categorized as dash and dash media. So as I just told you about the two different medias, these are guided media or unguided media. Guided media is also known as um, wired media, and unguided media is known as wireless media. The inner core of optical fiber is glass in composition. Like uh, I told you about this fiber optics. So the innermost part of the uh, this media, the cable is the glass. It consists of a lot of thin glasses under which this light flows as a mode of connectivity, as a mode of they carries the data. Okay, so these are the little exercises for chapter 2, and then we have another set of exercise on this page number. This is your page number 117. All right, so again we have some true and false statements. Let us solve this one also. FTP stands for file transfer protocol. It is a correct statement. Dial-up connection transmit data at a faster rate than broadband connection is a false statement, because dial-up is much slower than the broadband connection, because broadband connection, their speed, connectivity speed, their system requirement, their components are much better than the previous uh, connections which were made through this dial-ups. Next, number third is one can shop over the internet even during the night. So yes, it is a true statement, because when we are connected over an internet, so there is it is not time bound. You can do your work any time of the day, whether it is a day or a night. You can do even the e-commerce, in which we can do online business, online shopping, or selling whatever you want to do on the internet. It is not time bound, so any time of the day you can do. So it's a true statement. Number four, a modem is necessary to connect to the internet over a telephone line. Yes, it is correct, because the full form of a modem is modulation and demodulation. Okay, it is the device is known as modulator and demodulator, and this after this modulation happens from a computer from a computer, when your data uh, transferred from the computer and it went through the modem, it is modulated, and when this modulated data carries over this telephone line, so telephone line take care of this analog signal. All right, and it is again demodulated on the destination computer's modem, and then it is again converted into the digital signal, and then been read by the destination computer. So yes, this statement is true, and the data is carried by these telephone lines between these two and many computers. Number five, a server may use multiple NIC. Yes, it's a true, because when we talk about a server, you just remember it that a server serves for many computers, and these many computers are called nodes. They are called clients. So obviously, when there are so many client connected to your network, so it means they are using number of NICs. NIC stands for network interface cards. So yes, the statement is true. Number six is medium is used for transmitting information from source to destination. Correct. This is also a correct statement, because medium means the backbone between the source and the destination. So without a medium, whether it is a wired medium or a wireless medium, guided medium or an unguided medium, if we do not have a medium, we can't connect these two computers. So it is very, very important. All right. So it's a true statement. So number seven is a local area network connects distant computers. It's a false statement, because local area means the system which is around, all the system which are around us. So it is not for the distance computer. So it's a false statement. Number 8 is internet is network of network, correct? And number 9, microwave is a guided media. Now this is a false statement because it is not a guided media, it is an unguided media. You just remember that guided media means to wired media, and unguided media means wireless media, and microwave is not a wired media, right? So it's a uh, unguided media. So this statement is false. Radio waves are easy to generate, can travel long distances, and can penetrate building easily. Yes, it's a correct statement because unlike microwaves, infrareds, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi's, these radio waves can travel through a long distances. They can travel a long distance and penetrate any building. Means when we use radio phones, so it does not require like uh, that specification as the other devices uh, needs. So it's a better device with a better connectivity, and it is directly connected with the satellites. So yes, it's a true statement. Radio waves are easy to generate and then can travel long distances. All right, then let us do the Philips. It is on page number 118. A dash is a network that is confined to a relatively small area. It's a LAN. Local area network is a network which is for a very small, which is meant to connect the computers in a very small area. PAN stands for Personal Area Network. Dash is a piece of computer hardware designed to allow computers to communicate over a computer network. So it is NIC. So network interface card. Your computer must have a network interface card, whether it is a wireless or a wired connection your computer is using. It needs a NIC. Number 4, dash is used in telephone for voice and data communication. It is twisted pair cable. Okay, telephone line, you must have seen the wire that your telephone line requires. So it is twisted pair cable, and fiber optics cable carry data signal in the form of light. The dash is the physical path over which a message travels. So it's a medium, because as we have studied this earlier also, that over which the data transfer from your source to the destination. So you need a medium over which the data will travel. Then next is a dash is a data communication system spanning states, countries, or whole world. So the answer is obvious that it's a WAN network, wide area network, which can cover up the states, countries, and the whole world also. So twisted wire, coaxial cable, and microwaves are type of transmission. So the next is transmission media are usually categorized as guided and unguided media. Again, you can write it as a wired or a wireless media. The inner core of an optical fiber is glass. So now twice, most of the question we have done twice today. So maybe it will be helpful for you to remember it. And after this video, I'm going to give you the practical file task for this chapter number 2. So you just see this video and you do all those questions that I have sent you after the previous video I've sent you. And then now, as the both the chapters are finished, so you have to complete your practical files. Your previous practical files also has to be checked. So you complete it and then you can bring it to the school, and just watch the next video also. And again, I'll tell you to keep safe and stay tuned. Thank you very much.